So there are 7 smart things that you can do with your tax return money this year to put yourself in a good position financially. And we're going to talk about that coming up.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back to another Sunday night sit down with America's #1 money couple. I'm Talent.
And I'm Ty, and we're from hisandhermoney.com, where we're managing money, marriage, and everything in between.
That's right, guys. It's that time of the year, and we know that you all are patiently waiting to get those tax returns deposited into your account. And we want you guys to make smart decisions this year with your money and put yourself in a good position financially instead of squandering it on things that you probably don't need. So with that in mind, we came up with 7 smart things that you can do with your tax return money this year so that you can prosper. Number 1, pay off debt. Come on, guys. You know us by now.
Yes.
You know that we were going to hit you with that right up front. There's no better investment that you can make with your money than to get out of debt. It puts you in such a much better place. It gives you options. It gives you freedom. It takes stress away. That's why the first thing you need to consider is how much debt you're in. Can this tax return make a big dent in it, or could it pay some debt off completely? If so, we encourage you to pay off debt.
Number 2, make sure that you have life insurance. You guys heard us, we talked about this before in a previous video, but life insurance is just that important. Now, if you're looking for life insurance, we highly recommend a company called Policy Genius. If you go to hisandhermoney.com/Policy Genius, the links will be in the description box below. You could definitely check out life insurance. Now, life insurance is one of the ways that you can build wealth, believe it or not. You want to make sure that you leave your family with money to be able to take care of things and not have a burden. So the wisest thing would be to pay it up front. You can take your premium and you can pay it all up front for the entire year. Hey, why not even put aside 2, 3, 4, or even 5 years of life insurance payments to the side?
Yeah, definitely got to do the right thing by getting the right amount of life insurance. Number 3, think about your kids. All you parents out there, you have kids that one day probably aspire to move on to college. And college is expensive and only getting more expensive each and every year. So why not open up a college 529 account for your children and put a little bit of that money to the side? Because guess what? Somebody's going to have to pay for that college bill, and you can give yourself a head start by taking some of your tax return money and stuffing it away into a 529 so that when that time comes, you can be more prepared financially to handle the cost of their college.
Number 4, put money aside to start a side hustle. That's right, you all know we love side hustles over here at His and Her Money. We showed you guys ways how we've made money mystery shopping. We've even made money flipping furniture from the thrift store. We made $500 in 1 week at one particular time. And you know what? Sometimes side hustles cost money. In order for us to find products at the thrift store, we needed money up front. Even when you're doing mystery shopping, some of the mystery shopping assignments that you have to go on, you have to pay for certain assignments. Maybe you have to pay for food at a certain restaurant. You'll then get reimbursed, but you need money up front. So take some money, put it to the side and say, you know what? We want to be able to invest this money to make more money for us. So let's start a side hustle.
Next, think about funding your IRA. If you don't even have one, let's open one.
Yes.
IRA stands for Individual Retirement Account. And this is money that you need to put aside now for your retirement years. Yes, I know it sounds so far away, but guess what? You're going to retire, and you don't want to get to the point of retirement and not be in position financially to retire. So why not give yourself a head start by taking some money, putting it in your IRA so that you can get that good old compound interest as time goes on. And therefore, once you become eligible for retirement, you're sitting pretty.
Number 6, give. We love to give. We shared one of the reasons why we don't pay ourselves first. We give our tithe unto the Lord because it's His anyway. So we do give 1/10 of our tax return to our local church, as well as we take money from our tax return and we decide and find creative ways where we can be a blessing to others. Giving is a huge part of having a healthy financial life.
Yep. Number 7, sinking funds. That's right, guys. We put money aside for things that we want to buy later. We shared with you guys in the video where we talked about our 13 bank accounts. One of those accounts is for a future car purchase. We don't need a car right now, but one day we will. And so we put money into this sinking fund so that when the time comes for us to buy a car, we can buy it in cash and not have any debt. So what are some things? Maybe you want to one day be a homeowner. You can start a sinking fund for your down payment. Or maybe you need new appliances. You can project out and start putting money away for future appliances.
Or starting a new business. Mm-hmm. You know, you need money for that as well too. So definitely sit down with your spouse if you're married. If you're not, sit down with your accountability partner or yourself. Grab a notepad, pen, paper, and start writing. What are some things that we want to put money aside for certain things that we would like to get done on this year? Well, guys, those are just 7 of the smart ways that we wanted to share with you guys on how you can spend your tax return. We'll love to hear from you guys. Leave us a comment in the comment section below, letting us know what do you plan on doing with your tax return. We hope that it's smart, okay, and not foolish, right? So, guys, this has been great. We enjoyed talking with you guys on today. Leave us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Meet us back here next Sunday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, where you will see the both of us sharing with you.
And don't forget to subscribe to the His and Her Money Show on iTunes and Stitcher Radio to get the motivation that you need all week long from our podcast on your journey to financial freedom. Well, guys, it's been great. Until next time,
bye. Peace.